Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As always, before we get started, please remember to smash that like and subscribe button. Also, a massive thank you to the new subscribers, and if you have any ideas of what you would like to see in the channel, please leave a comment, and also I'll try and do a shout out in the next video, so if you want a shout out, please leave it in the comments again. So obviously we're about to play On the Road. We'll have a look at the patch even more. See if it's got better. Like let's try and make this game. Let's try and see all the good points. So I have already selected a load to do. We're going to head over to the next city. We don't want anything too big, but at the same time we don't want anything sort of massive. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's actually pick up all the good things about this game. Okay, I like that on the dashboard. It shows up. So they said they've fixed the dashboard a bit that you can see it. But the resolutions. No, you can't see it, can you? The resolution's still too bad. You can't exactly see it yet. So, right, let's pop the taco in, and let's go pick up this load. So they have put the AI, more AI back into the map. They've also changed the spawning location. Like they don't jump in anymore like they used to do. Yeah. So they've also have AI cars parked on the road again. So there's more of them about. And apparently they made the graphics a bit better. But we'll see about that further in. Like, I have massive hopes for this game still, but it's slowly going away. I like it. It feels nice to play. But they haven't got those improvements out that the game needs. So yeah, so basically doing just a short delivery, a short load, run it over to the next city, to give you guys a little sort of clue of what the game looks like now with the new sort of update, a little, so basically an idea. If you wanna buy it, then you can. But at the moment, truck driver is the only way to go. So I did do a stream yesterday. I only done a short one, just around Berlin, delivery in Berlin as well. So I thought I'd do a longer one. Like the pop-up is actually quite annoying. You look away and it disappears, and or all appears. Yeah, it appears sometimes. But when you look at it like directly ahead, it disappears. That needs to be sorted. I mean, it's a driving game. You're meant to be looking around sometimes. You're meant to be looking at the scenery. Otherwise it's just going to be so tedious when you drive along on the motorway and all you're seeing is just a couple of feet in front of you. What's your thoughts about the game at the moment? Please let me know in the comments. Well, at least they've got the AI back, because before, well, it was a bit weird. I mean, you did have some AI traffic, but they weren't exactly like what it is now. But at the same time, they still need small improvements, because when they spawn in, some of them spawn upside down or crash, especially on the motorway. When we go on to the motorway in a minute, the Autobahn, you're going to notice that, well, it may not happen, but they're on the side of the road already crashed, all piling up. So on my stream yesterday, I was coming along here, I'm pretty sure it was along here, and there was a car upside down. It would be cool if another company took over the game and put it into sort of a better engine to make this game, like, sort of do this game up a bit, because the Xbox has the power, even though it's like the Xbox One's quite old now. That's what I'm playing it on at the moment. But it would be cool if someone else took hold of it and done it up a bit and actually made the game worth it. But at the same time, it's 25 quid. It's not like a proper sort of, when you pay £59 for a game at the moment on the Xbox, and you expect loads. Aerosoft is a small indie development group and they're running it in a Unity engine. So credit for them making an actual sort of trucking game for the console with like long distances to do, and because sometimes it is like quite nice to sit down on an evening just sort of trucking. But if you want to do any sort of like any serious trucking, going for Euro Truck Simulator 2 is sort of the way forward. But some people don't have the money to buy a proper sort of high-end gaming PC, because you're looking about £1,000. Some people just want an Xbox or a PlayStation to come home to after work and sort of chill out. Truck starting off a bit slow there. Mirrors. We've got the weird bar going across again. Looks like you're in a plane. That's what GameTech UK said today when he done his stream. But yeah, it does look like you're in a plane. So a conversation I had the other day, we were talking about GTA 5, the fact that it's still going, I mean, it's still getting like updated every week, every Thursday, like new challenges, events, and all that. The game on there, you can do everything. You can play sport, you can race, you can. It turns into a bit of Call of Duty. Even if you want to, you can turn it into a trucking simulator. Just steal a truck and go about Los Santos trucking. Right. Picked up dog food and let's go to the next city. Got the Scania truck today. I do like Scania. Scania is my favourite truck. Right, let's get going. Right, so hopefully we can pull out, because of the improvements on the AI. Well, there wasn't traffic about, so it wasn't too bad there. Because beforehand, it just used to be like loads of traffic coming at once, and you could never sort of like break free out of the junction you want to come out of. So, not too bad there. Not like massive amounts of traffic. Oops, I cut the red light there. Even though you don't get fined, but make it realistic. That's how people are driving anyway. Realistically. Another thing you are going to notice as well is the graphical glitch. On the last couple of updates we had, the game used to go completely dark. Like, it went from bright to dark. When you're inside the truck, it got quite annoying because it just made you so annoyed. It kept on doing it, and it got a bit of it was a bit of a distraction, really. So I'm glad that has been sorted out. And on the map now, we've also got like how many miles you got left, well, kilometers. We've also got time. It sort of basically gives you a bit more information. Like, if you're not too fussed on resolution and sort of like pop up in the distance, then this is like sort of a relaxing trucking game to have. Because at some points I do enjoy it, because it's a trucking game for the Xbox at the end of the day. Like, it's not the worst. Like, it's kind of a call you got to make for yourself sometimes. Like, maybe at some points when you're driving along, you may notice it does freeze on you a bit because of how big the map is, and sometimes the console can't take it that well. That's why where you see in like Forza Horizon, sort of games like that, their map's quite small. It's because where it's small, game can run nicer, like more smoothly, and the graphics look amazing. Like I've always loved Forza. I done a stream the other day. I put in a Eddie Stobart truck. Quite enjoyed that. That was quite fun. Drive around in there. So I'm currently level 2 now. Like, I haven't really played this game as much. I think the next truck I want to buy is definitely the MAN truck, because it'll be different. But you've only got 2 sort of trucks to pick from really, and that is MAN and Scania. Breaking the speed limit there a bit. So, Aerosoft, well, the game company who works on the road, they are currently looking at the PlayStation 5 version, and in that you'll see people walking around in, I don't know what it's going to be like. If it's anything like this, then they really need to sort of think before they sort of publish it. Sort of make it, like, add those like sort of points to it, like pick up all the points that everyone's been complaining about. So this game isn't really much of a looker, because looking around now, like with the late pop-up, you don't really see much. And like Truck Driver, they're planning on to release a new section on the map, which will actually be quite exciting. I will try and aim to do another stream on that this week, maybe on the weekend. We will see. And 27 kilometers to go. Hopefully it won't take that long. So I'm playing on the Xbox. Obviously, we still haven't got steering wheel support yet, even though they said they'll bring that out in this patch, but they will probably won't bring it out for like another couple of patches. In patch 1.06 you are going to be looking at customization for your truck. Hopefully the game doesn't go backwards, because sometimes On the Road does have a habit. They release a patch which is actually making the game okay, but then all of a sudden they release another patch and it goes 2 steps back. That is the situation we got with this game sometimes, which I'm fed up of. Like, I sometimes feel like when they release a patch, they don't exactly look at the game before they release it. They just think, yeah, let's just get it out of the way with and move on to the next thing, which honestly isn't good. not much traffic on the motorway, but there never was anyway, so that hasn't really changed that much. So when Fabio, when he done his video the other day, they did say they're aiming to look at putting more cities into the game, and that is a good idea, but let's focus on improving the game first. Like the pop-up in the distance, that is quite bad. I do like the idea of like saying how long you got left of your journey. It gives you a rough idea like how long you got to be on the motorway for before it gets a bit tedious. It would have been better to have it on the in-cab sat-nav as well, because sometimes people want to make it as realistic as possible and not have the map we got sort of on the screen like I have now. So I'm playing on the Xbox One S. And the frames per second, you're probably looking at about 20. Which is actually quite poor. And sometimes it does run smoothly, but when it gets into like a busier environment, that's when the game struggles a bit. I'm going to try to do another sort of a lap around the map again, but in this truck. I've done the semi-attached tractors. Let's have a look. What? Semi-tractor truck. So I'm in the rigid box at the moment. I've done the whole map in the semi-tractor, which was actually quite fun. I do like the semi-tractor, but sometimes when you got the trailer on, it feels like you're on an ice rink and it's a bit sort of hard to control. I'm hoping when I do a new video, I'll do it in the man truck. Do we need? Could be able to make it. Yeah, hopefully we can. You won't be able to sleep on the motorway anymore when you do need sleep. They've changed it that you actually do have to park up now. Like, we don't actually have that long left. See, it just throws a bit there. That is generally the game, not the Xbox, because of the frame rate dropping and going back up. Sometimes it sort of struggles, and but overall the gameplay at the moment is actually quite nice. I'm quite enjoying it. But it's a shame about the resolution when inside the cab. You can't exactly see the speed you get. Like, it's just so low, you can't see it at all. So you are relying on to have sat nav on the screen, not in the cab, which is such a shame. But at the end of the day, this is a 25 quid game. And it's a small sort of indie development group, so you can't exactly sort of expect anything like sort of GTA sort of style. But they have a massive amount of money invested into their games. I can't wait for the next update, 1.06, when you can actually customize your truck. That'll be fun. But at the same time, we don't need it straight away, because most people generally have it in first person, so we can actually sort of concentrate on getting the game better, like more stable. Work on the pop-up, because look at that. Like, again, I'm so happy that they don't drop down anymore, but late popping up the bridges. So for anyone interested, we have started a new stream, Farming Simulator series. Quite a fun little series it is. It's definitely, Farming Simulator is definitely a good game to play. It has everything in it. You've got trucks, you've got like more cars to mess around with now. It's a game that includes everything, even things it doesn't genuinely need. But slow down a bit. I have a habit of crashing. Truck stopped. At least it didn't carry on and crash into me. Green light, let's carry on going. These lights take forever. There's not many people around and they still take forever. Right, here we go. Let's go. Swing it around there. There we go. Sorted. So this stream will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, so anyone interested in more content on gaming, head over and subscribe to the channel. It's the Talking Hosts. We do literally anything going. Ooh, trucks crashed there into the barrier. They don't give themselves room for when they turn. They don't go out wide and in. They take it narrow and just crash. Here we go. Almost at our destination. Right, just got to park it up, and that is that. So open up. Go to the other side. At least I didn't crash that much today. I generally think my driving wasn't that bad. There we go, that's sorted. Still on level 2. Oh well. And yeah, that is our load complete. So I'll also end the stream there for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of it, what you think of the game in general, and also let me know what other things you want to see in the channel as well, like what gaming content you want to see, and we'll try and add it. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.